Probably the simplest musical device is something called the tie. What is a tie? I think we better go see the doctor. Your attention, please, and call this Zoom to order. Whatever that means. Where are the kids? Well, a tie is a ligature. It connects two notes that are the same pitch. What's a tie? A slur, not to be confused with a tie, connects two notes that are of a different pitch. Slur. When can I retire? So, by tying two notes together, a composer can do a couple of things, actually. First of all, the obvious one is you elongate the note. You add the two values together, whatever the first one is, plus the second one. That makes the note longer. But a little more subtle thing that happens is that tension, just the slightest amount of tension is created where that note should have been restruck. Let me show you an example. Here's a melody that you probably know. It sounds like this. And there you go. Old MacDonald, right there in the people's key of C major. Now, if we add a couple of ties, watch what happens. It may seem subtle, but there's just the slightest bit of tension, that little bit of where the note should have been re-hit. Let me play it one more time. There's also one here. You kind of feel an interior groan where that note should be. Old MacDonald. Just a little thing. When we add harmony, it gets even more interesting. Let me show you what I mean. It's a pretty standard harmonization, kind of like what you might hear in church on a Sunday morning if it was the patron saint of MacDonald Day. Here are a few ties thrown in. Watch what happens. By tying notes together, you stretch out or elongate the harmony, something that Bach was oh so good at. And at first it sounds like just a plain old wrong note, but then you hear the resolution. The tension that's created in these ties creates what are called suspensions, and you hear something like this. And then it resolves. That's where that tie comes in. And the tie is very handy. So whereas there's something simple, a tie just holds two things together, it can create a lot of tension and a lot of beauty. And a lot of difficulty. Today you probably noticed it's been a while, right? It's been about a week since my last recording. Well, this A major just really kicked my backside. And it took me a while to get it ready, and I still cannot play the fugue straight through. So you'll notice there's a little bit of an edit in the fugue. Sorry. We are nearing the end, and as we get to the end of these pieces, they get more difficult, more involved. So here is the Prelude and Fugue in A major from the Well-Tempered Clavier, Book 1.